Welcome to Boxing Talk Podcast. I'm that dude, and you rocking with Short Stacks. What that shit do, Coop?
What's up with it, Bridger? How you doing, man?
Man, shit, good, man, good. Yeah, shit. Been enjoying it boxing. Shit, been enjoying this damn boxing going on lately. They
Yeah, we
closing
had a
out the
good we
year,
had a
right?
good weekend. Good weekend.
Good weekend. It's close to the end of the year. Hey,
Yeah.
might well say
And
we
it's a couple more coming up too.
what Barry
Yeah.
Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards, and then you got the fights of the heavyweights coming on the 23rd. Shit, that shit gonna
Yeah.
be fire. That shit gonna
Yeah.
be
Don't
fire.
be don't forget about that the championship fight. Anyway, you forgot all
Hey,
about that
cool.
then.
Let me tell you, I forgot all about that shit, cool.
I
I forgot.
know.
Damn, how the
Yeah.
fuck I forget
Hey,
about that?
quiet as kept. They ain't talking about it or nothing like that. They're gonna be one of the best fights in the year, cause it's some power coming in that fight. It's some little
Hey,
bodies, but it's a lot of
so
power.
you ain't lying. And ain't this it? Ain't anyway going for his second undisputed? Would it be his second undisputed? Or am I tripping?
Now it ain't. I don't think it's undisputed.
Okay, okay. Well, I know, goddamn it
This
unified though.
is
Right?
this
I
is
know
this,
a
this
belt
is
online.
second title defense. Yeah, this is second title. Not title. This second title defense.
Oh
It's
well,
for
then shit. That
unified. Yeah, both of them champions, but I don't think now one of them got more than one belt. I could
damn.
be wrong. Cause Fulton only had one belt in it.
Yeah, yeah. Fulton had. I think it was like two of them, two or three.
He had
I
three.
know he had.
He pro- he probably he
Well, he
probably
had to have
had
two
two.
then.
He probably had two, but I thought he had one. He fought with somebody else then before he even fought anyway.
Cause you remember he had two straps on his belt. Me on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Well, then anyway, got two of them, and then he going for. I don't know if old buddy got two of them or not. I thought he only had one.
Damn, damn.
It might be.
And
It
then
might be.
anyway,
It
we fight
might
each
be
other
a
in different
goddamn
weight classes.
undisputed. Yeah, yeah. Did probably what about the third or fourth?
Shit, I think he hit third. Let me see,
Yeah.
goddamn. Shit, cause that's good ass question, goddamn.
What he started at like 116 or something like that. What it was
118,
118.
118. Yep.
Yeah,
Then
118, 26, and now he at what they at now? Now he
shit,
at
I tell
26
you,
now.
he went from 118 to 122 to
The
126.
126, yeah.
Yep. Let me see what that fight gonna hitting that fight gonna be for. Okay.
They just unifying.
Uh yeah, it looked like goddamn. So he the WBC and the WBO champion, Super Bantam champion, right? Let me check out and see what old buddy is. Cause he fight Marlon
I don't,
Taples.
I don't think he got the WBO belt. He might have the WBO belt, but I know he got the what the other belt is.
Hey, cool. I ain't gonna cap to you, cool. This for undisputed. This shit for undisputed.
Ooh. See
WB.
how quiet it been, but they really don't care about us being that in tune with it because
Uh-uh.
the other countries that's all they care
Right.
about, and that shit it's on like a Tuesday or Thursday night.
Yup. It's on the it's on the 26th. So Christmas on the 25th, which is
It's on
Monday,
a
it's on the
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Damn
Yep.
show is. Hey, that shit crazy, cool. Them motherfucker fight for undisputed, and this
I ain't
ain't no.
forgot about that because that's my number two pound for pound right there. So
Anyway,
I be watching him.
all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
that motherfucker is the truth. That motherfucker
Hmm.
is the truth. Shit. Speaking of the truth, the fight this past weekend was the motherfucking truth. Shit, we got Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis, the post fight. So we're gonna start it off by we're gonna start out like this. What you think about the fight, Coop?
I think it didn't go as I expected it to go.
It didn't.
But no, I'm talking about. For the overall, Devin winning it did, but I
Yeah,
thought it was gonna be a more 50-50 fight. Devin came out there and showed that he was a class above that boy. That's exactly what
yeah.
happened. Goddamn, Devin put the whole world on notice. Like, hey, I'm getting better every fight. Every fight, I'm getting better. You gonna see something different about Devin in every fight. And that nigga,
Every
he earned
fight.
my respect. He top 5 pound for pound for sure in my book right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, Regis went Regis. Or
Reason one
maybe he just
reason.
was Regis. Maybe he just went Rougarou.
Hey,
That might be what it is. He went Rugal. He went Rougarou.
hey,
But
he would definitely read you though.
yeah,
Shit.
Devin did his thing, boy.
For real, for real. I think Devin had a great performance. I think Regis, he didn't study his opponent good enough. You know what I'm saying? But because
Yeah.
one thing you know for sure, and two things for sure, Devin Haney coming with that jab every time. He coming with that motherfucking fire ass jab every time.
It don't take a rocket science to know that. Like you already know that distance is gonna be created, goddamn. You gonna have to come up with a game plan. That nigga went the whole fight and did not cut off the ring not once. Like,
Listen, he
but
didn't change levels or shit. He just
man,
goddamn it, flat footed he can be, and just did the shit every time.
but I kind of feel like that a lot of people had me getting a little bit, you know what I'm saying, till my energy to his way, thinking he better than what he was. But he always looked like just an average fighter to me.
Yep, yep.
I
Hey,
I can't name now fight where he just looked like this nigga ain't no
he
he
skills
he ain't never showed me no skills. Like he no boxing. Like he just a motherfucker
a fighter.
that knock motherfuckers out and fight.
He,
Yeah, he just
yeah,
fight.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which I give him that. That nigga had hard. He went out there just like goddamn Earl Smith
Spence.
did. He got his
Yeah.
ass beat and he took that shit on the chin like a man. Like, nigga, I
Hey, he
talk
did.
too
Didn't make
much
no
shit.
excuse.
Yeah, yeah, he ain't make no excuse. He took that shit on the chin. But you see that motherfucker said he ain't want no change. He fuck a goddamn rematch. That motherfucker said I'm going to somebody else.
Hey,
I can't beat this boy.
it go to Rolling or go to somebody else and
I'm
tell the
going
truth.
somewhere else. I can't beat this boy.
He better go down because I ain't gonna lie to you. I talk a lot of shit about Rolling Coop. I talk a lot of shit about Rolling, but Regis can't be Rolling.
Pressure.
Rolling so motherfucking wild and so goddamn unorthodox. I don't see
Pressure.
goddamn Richard Regis doing shit with Rolling. Period.
Pressure. Like, but I watched the goddamn Javante fight with Rolly and the Ryan fight. That Rolly fight, you give him it was more pressure on goddamn
Way more
Javante than
pressure.
it was Ryan. And
You
I
heard what
feel like Ryan is a better boxer than goddamn Rolly.
he damn sure will. But you heard what Tank said though, didn't he? He said
What?
the hardest person he'll be hit by in a fight was Rolling.
Damn, I ain't know he said that.
Hell yeah, he
That
on
boy,
both.
hey, that boy was on Tank ass though. I ain't lying.
He
He was
was
on
though,
Tank
cool.
ass.
I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah.
lie.
But that region that I mean that fight this weekend, hey, it showed that Devin is a class above, goddamn. So I'm ready to see him with the top nine, goddamn, because I'd have changed my perspective on the boy ready, man. He a young goat.
Yeah. Yep.
He a
Yep.
young goat.
Yep. You right about that. You right about that. Tell me this. How did you like the build up for the fight?
They did a good job.
They did a
They
good
did a
job.
good job. The closer it got to the fight, the more real the shit got.
Yeah.
Like it started off as I'm just finna build this fight. That shit got real intense by the time it got to the fight, and them motherfucker they really was on some. I don't like this side, and I don't like
All
this
right.
side, and that's what they brought to their goddamn ring, and it ended up being a good turnout. I guarantee you, everybody that was at that fight, everybody
Enjoyed it.
that paid for that pay per view, they felt like that shit was worth it. They
Yeah.
enjoyed that shit for real.
You
Yeah,
heard what Marshawn Lynch said, but one of my damn favorite running back, that motherfucker said it's time business. That time
okay.
business. For real.
Shit. Yeah. That boy did the thing. That was a nice build up though. Like
Yo,
that was one of them old school, like what a motherfucker really need in boxing without going overboard. Like,
overboard. Yep.
yeah.
He didn't bring no little children in it. Didn't bring no
Yeah.
you know mothers in it and like that. Daddy
Yeah,
free play when he in the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
on the team. Yep.
right. They're free, they're fair game. But as far as in the extra shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, put like this, they didn't tear black people down. They didn't make
Nah,
black people look bad.
they,
You know what
they
I'm
went
saying?
out there and made some money and put on a good show, even though it wasn't exactly how Regis wanted to go or how we thought Regis was gonna fight. It went no boring fight. Like it went
Oh
boring. Like
no,
that nigga,
no.
he applied. He went
He
forward all night. He
yep,
was
yep.
trying like, but it wasn't nothing that he
His
can do.
face show you he was trying. His
Yeah,
face
yeah,
show you that.
that motherfucker got now beat up. Why?
Yeah, for real, for real.
Shit. But he
I
light
and
skinned. You gonna expect shit like that from a
yeah,
light skinned fighter, yeah.
and but but like I say, the build up on both ends were good though. I mean Regis, he had his moment as well as Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was he put like that. He'll get another big fight. He in the
Mm-hmm.
spotlight now for get another big fight for real. And people are gonna
I wouldn't be surprised if he end up being a champion. No, saying champion again.
he should be. I mean, but
Yeah.
I just don't see nobody who he be at 140 right now.
Uh, mm-mm. I don't
Shit.
either. Not performing like that, but
You got
I
you
really
got
can't see it. Like
Matias and T.O. The closest person that he got a chance with is Rolly. And I'm not saying he can't do it with Rolly, but Rolly, goddamn, that wild motherfucker hidden.
I think he got a fight. He got a chance with goddamn what you call him to
T.O.
Matias. Like Matias is there to be hit. Like he gonna let you hit his ass. He can take a hit, but he probably got a punch and chin with him too.
Yeah. He got a better chance of hitting Matias than he do hitting Devin Haney. That for damn
Yeah,
sure.
hell yeah.
Only thing about
Devin
that
is a
is
motherfucker. Devin was moving like Devin.
what
Devin showed you a little bit of everything, man.
what I like about Devin. I ain't gonna lie. What I like about Devin, you remember I showed you that video the other day when I was telling about when Shakur he don't angle out, he don't hit the angles as much as he
Yeah,
should.
yeah.
Did you see Devin with
Hell
them
yeah, you
angles?
coming up
There's
out of
something.
the motherfucker
Woo!
and coming right back to the center of the
You hear
ring
me?
like that motherfucker.
I'm,
Yeah, he was doing some shit. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like I ain't gonna
hey,
even lie to you. He was
that
doing shit.
game. Hey, he elevating the shit out that motherfucker. And I think he got a chip on his shoulder, right? Because he looking at Shakur Stevenson and he looking at Tank. Tank got Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, overseeing him as far as in like this Mayweather top dog, right? Then you got
Yeah,
Shakur, like he the golden child. You seen they took the pictures with Shakur, Bud, Floyd, and
yeah.
Andre Ward. They say 4 pound for pound,
Hmm.
and Haney looking like y'all forget about me. What about me? Look what I'm doing.
Yeah. But
Shit,
hey, he God daddy gonna always be in his goddamn corner.
Zab.
That motherfucker, he gonna always be in the corner. That nigga ain't going nowhere.
Every
But
motherfucking
and
time.
Devin come from that pedigree though. He didn't really mess with a lot of people. Like Devin been
Yeah,
in the fighting more than longer than all them boys. If you really just want to think about it, like that motherfucker been around them big names for a long ass time. The
yeah,
Floyd Mayweather's, the goddamn his dad is senior, goddamn his uncle.
yeah,
Trey used to be his trainer. Freddie
yeah.
Roach, goddamn, like he did been around like a little bit, goddamn,
Shit, he
good
done
little bit.
soaked up. He put like this. His daddy got down, put him in position, and goddamn Devin Haney made the best out of it.
Yeah,
And he made the
they went and they made they went what they was with the zone with Master, whatever that shit
yep,
was.
yep.
They was
Matchroom the
over
zone,
there at first. They was over there at first. Left and went to top rank. Like that
goddamn
motherfucker
belts.
done did so much shit. Like in a little time, he ain't never 25 years old. Like
25.
25.
25, cool. Jeez. Hey,
Like he really the blueprint, the young blueprint.
yeah, and he done did more than Mayweather. He done did more than goddamn Bud. He done did more than all them fighters
Anybody,
by the age
anybody,
of 25.
anybody you can name.
Yep. Except one motherfucker though.
Who?
Mike Tyson. That's the only
Oh yeah,
motherfucker. Yeah, that's
yeah,
the only
yeah,
motherfucker that
yeah,
the younger
yeah.
heavyweight world champion in the
But
world.
the only thing that's different about them two, It's the business side.
And you ain't lying.
The business side. Mike had the person that get him the money like he supposed to
Yep.
have. But of
Yep.
course he robbed him too. But you got your dad, you got your daddy
Yeah.
soaking up game from all these different people, and he gonna only have your best interest
Best
at heart.
interest in you ain't
Like
lying.
that nigga, he 25 years old and he free to do what he wanna do. Nobody
You
no
right about that.
control what Devin do. Devin control what Devin do. Mike Tyson
You
can't. Mike Tyson ain't never control what Mike Tyson do.
shit
In
no.
boxing, in boxing, he might do now, but not in boxing.
Shit no, goddamn the hell. I don't even think he control what he do now. Cause I be seeing a
Ah,
listen, I see a team behind that motherfucker. And
yeah,
he admit this shit. He like, man, he wife handling all this, or such and such handling all this. I'm just
yeah,
here, I'm just living, man. You know how
yeah,
that motherfucker be talking. Hey,
yeah.
we know Devin did had an outstanding performance, but with everything good, you got bad, right? So I want to know what should Devin Haney work on moving forward from the fight you seen.
Hmm. Finishing.
God, hey, Coop. That's why I took you took the words out my damn mouth, Coop. Cause listen, Coop.
When you asked the question, I was like, damn, do you really need to work on? Man, I thought
Finish.
about it. Finishing, like you could have knocked that man out in round 6. You could have knocked
Six.
him out in round 9.
That for damn show. That for
And you
damn
really
show.
fucked up my motherfucking money, Devin. I hope you see that.
You hear that, don't it? You
Shoot a
hear
nigga a
it.
couple dollars or
You hear it.
something.
Damn. Motherfucker gonna
Shit.
finna hit, boy.
Man. Cause I was gonna
Hey,
hit him I was gonna hit him twice wait, on one bet.
yeah, twice on one bet, Coop.
Twice
Twice.
on one bet.
And
I,
if you would have just knocked the motherfucker out, because I had that shit covered. I had a
I
knockout
probably could
covered.
have hit him like 4 times because I bet it on that what you call when it's the ninth round, the first minute or so in the ninth round.
Yep. The first
I
minute
bet it
in
on
the
that. I
ninth
bet it on
round.
that too, and then he could have got that boy out and before 2 minutes was on that ninth round. Motherfucker, fuck me up.
Hey, hey,
Most
hey.
definitely fuck you up.
I'm trying to tell you, cool. I'm like, fuck, I'm glad he
Yeah,
won, but damn.
yeah. I think he could have finished, but he's so technically sound and goddamn listen
Yeah.
to his daddy and his corner so well that he did exactly what they
What
told
they
him to do.
told him to do. You ain't
Don't
lying.
don't rush it. Don't
Yep.
do no more than what you got to do. Just
Yep.
beat him up and get out of the fight. Like man, and once he seen that nigga hurt, he wouldn't go up in there to finish that shit. Like
Uh-uh.
and this, I'm like,
You know
damn.
why he didn't though? Bill, well, besides his dad and them tell him, Bill came back on the boxing voice. You heard what he said on boxing voice?
What he say?
He said that when he got in that fight with Jorge Linares, right? It was
Okay.
like the 10th or 11th round when Devin thought he had him. He got a little bit too comfortable. And he went for to try to stop him. And then when he got clipped, he said he didn't want the same thing that happened this fight.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it
So
makes sense, but god dang, you listen, the people who you calling out, we gonna get to that. You gotta learn how to finish.
you
you
ain't
got
lying.
you gonna have to
He
learn how
said
to
we gonna
finish.
get to
Hey,
that.
I ain't lying, Coop. For real.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to finish for sure. For sure.
All right, so all right. We're gonna say about Regis. What do Regis Prograis go from here?
Back to the gym. Back to the lab. That's the first stop. And then
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if he need a tune-up fight before what you call him. Cause I know he ain't beat up and then like that. He good, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But just try another route with another champion. That's the only thing he can do. Cause you what 30, 33 to 35,
34.
30. You finna be 35 years old. Like man, come on. Like you ain't
Get you
got
a
that long. So he
retirement fight.
probably yeah. I wouldn't even just say wait to my winning against a champion.
I mean, I know he won't be a champion again, right? He already two-time, right? To a two-time
Mm-hmm.
champion. You gonna get yourself hurt. You gonna listen. Once you get exposed like that, these young motherfuckers ain't gonna have no motherfucking respect or no what the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, cause he
No
can't he
leniency
can't
for you.
he can't get past a nigga jab. Like what the
The blueprint there. The blueprint there how to just whoop them. All them.
I feel bad for him. You said what he need to do. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna say three different things. I'm gonna put him in order. Go to the gym, back to the lab, get you another team, and goddamn try to get you another goddamn championship or go on goddamn get on out of boxing. Goddamn
Yeah,
one of the two.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean one of the three.
Yeah, and you said something. You brought a good point about that team. You can tell that that team is a new orchestrated team. That team is not the base. You know how you have trainers that been
Oh,
around you for a long time? That team that couldn't tell that boy what to do. That team that had him training the way he supposed to been training, working
that's
on what
why
he supposed
you
to been
don't.
working
That's why
on.
you ain't see that team together when it comes to promoting. You had one dude that's a strength
Strength and
coach.
conditioning
You
coach.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
he doing all the talking and stuff because he got enough mouth or
Yep.
whatever. But they just detach from each other. Like you got one coach over here, one coach over here, one coach
Yep.
over there. Like it ain't no unity in the team. You got your team supposed to be like a basketball team, like a stud
Yep.
five, and
Yep.
you got you know what I'm
One
saying. You
unit.
got a superstar that boxer. That's how
You
your
right about
team
that.
supposed to be. Yeah, you gonna have to do better.
I ain't lying. For real. So we going to Haney at 140 at 140. At 140. Let's see how these fights play out. How do you have the Haney versus Shakur fight playing out now since you seen that performance?
Mm, of
Even though we
course.
know Shakur at 135, but we saying if it's at 140 though.
Oh, if it's at 140, they're gonna have to be a couple years down the line at least. At least 1 year down the line, somewhere in 20, maybe it might probably be 25 before that can happen. Cause Shakur ain't growing as fast as Devin. Devin growing fast. Like Devin is big. He's taller than
Yeah.
Shakur, and he got damn way bigger than him. So at 140 on down the line, Devin don't want to. His ceiling ain't too much higher. Like I don't think he gonna go from 25 to 30, 32 years old, and you just gonna see him elevate every year. If he elevate every year, he a Hall of Famer when he got down retire.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
see
he a
him
Hall of Famer
elevating
now,
it.
coach.
I would say so too. I would say so too. But
But I know what you're saying though. I
Can
know
you
what you're
see him
saying.
getting better every year for the next 5 years?
Hell no, coach. I
Man,
ain't gonna
that what I'm
cap to
saying.
you.
Like you ain't really never seen that shit. You might have seen that shit with Floyd. But that's probably the only box I can say that just got better every fucking year. And maybe Crawford, goddamn. But
Not
it
yet,
ain't
but
that shit real rare for the you still can't see a gap between Bud 25 and up to Bud now. Well, he 35. That really like that's like 10 years
10
for
years.
him. But
Yeah.
I can't. Devin is good as hell right now. Like that dude,
Yeah.
real good. But I see Shakur still beating him. I
Yeah.
see Shakur beat. I still see Shakur beating everybody.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. With that fight now, I see it being a 50-50 pick'em fight. I right now, this is what I'm observing. Reason why, from me watching them spar, I know sparring just sparring, but me watching them spar and me seeing how Devin developing, if the fight was to happen within the next year, I would say it's 50-50. But like you said, if it's on down the line, Shakur's ceiling to
Way
improve
higher.
is way higher than Devin. You know what I'm saying? And it's smart though by Devin them part is they knowing that okay, let me go ahead and do all I can in this game now. Let me go ahead win these belts because I see where I'm going. I see what's
Mhm.
ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? Because if I go to 147, it's bigger guys. I go to 154, it's bigger, hard hitting guys. Right now, I'm at that sweet spot where I can out muscle the little guys, and I can the guys that around my size, I'm quicker than. You know what I'm saying? So he in that sweet spot. So if Devin smart, he'll go ahead and make the Shakur fight right now. That would be his. That would be my next fight if I was Haney. You know, or my next two fights.
Yeah, it's gonna
It,
be hard. I don't think he. I don't think he wanna. He did say he would go back down to 135 to fight Shakur though.
oh
He
no,
did say that.
Devin the A side, Shakur had to come to him.
I know, but I'm saying he said that he will go down to 135 and fight Shakur, and he'll fight Tank at 140. That's what he
He
said.
said that at first before he changed his mind. You heard what he said now?
What?
He told both of them that I come 140. He dropped the belt.
Oh,
He said Tank had to come fight me at 140, and Shakira had to fight me at 140. So,
oh.
but
Well,
they had
I mean, I already know. I already know how that go anyway.
yeah,
He gonna run from Shakur his whole career, just like Earl did Bud.
yeah.
That's what he gonna do his whole career. And once he done made his name so big to where he can afford to take a loss and still go into the Hall of Fame, that's when he gonna fight Shakur. Other than that, you won't see that fight. He'll fight Tank way before he fight Shakur. I guarantee you that fight.
Shit,
That fight happened
because of
way
money.
before he fights the money, and he feel like he got a better chance at beating Tank than beating Shakur.
Woo!
I guarantee you, if you ask Devin today, he would tell. If he was in a quiet room where ain't nobody but you and him, and he telling the truth, he'll tell you that he feel like he can beat Tank before he can beat Shakur, because he is Tank. The only way Tank is gonna beat him is knocking him out. You gotta hit the man good for to knock him out, don't it?
Hey, but this the thing though. Devin sparred both of them. Devin was getting out on Shakir sometime, and Shakir was getting out on him sometime. But
Man,
when Devin,
that
when
that
Haney,
spar and that's one sided, and his clips of what a motherfucker wants you to see. They ain't showed you the full tape or what probably happened way before Shakur smiled at that nigga and was like, I'm done. They ain't show you none of that now.
nah, but they admitted it. Both of them had good sparring. You know what I'm saying? But I was talking about, but when Haney and Tank sparred, you heard what he said. The
He
first
got
time they
hurt.
sparred, he got hurt. The second
Yeah.
time they sparred,
Did his thing.
it was good work. You know what I'm
They
saying?
they picked up they picked up money on the second one.
Yep. Damn sure did.
Bill Haney won money off that motherfucker, so you know
Yep,
what he did. Devin,
yep,
that was over. That probably was over 5 years ago, right there, wasn't it?
yep. Because they ain't sparred no time soon.
So who you feel like then got way better in the 5 years, Devin or Tank?
I ain't gonna lie, cool. Both of them got way better, but I think Tank ceiling and where he at is higher than way. Well, I ain't gonna say way high. Shit, man, that motherfucker Tank
Man, Tank
IQ a
Tank finna
fool.
be
29.
yo.
Yeah,
He way older
he
than
might.
that boy, man. He's supposed to
But
his I feel like Tank is at his peak right now.
hey, he might be all I. But it's like the thing about Tank, the shit. How can I put it? With him doing what he doing, plus the respect that the top level guys give him, you get what I'm saying? Like from the Bud, from all them guys, the respect that them people give him, you can tell Tank. They always say Tank away better
Better
boxing what
box.
people thinking he is. You know what I'm saying? And he got that one shot to knock you out. And just the natural person head, I'm like, yeah, Tank hit hard, but if a motherfucker can't hit you, that shot ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Or if he can't hit you clean, it ain't gonna affect you as much. You know what I'm saying? But at the
That that
same,
that left. That left hand will not touch Haney. It probably touched Haney 3 times out of 12 round fight. That hard left hand that he want to throw, or that left uppercut, them motherfuckers ain't gonna touch Haney as much as they touch other people.
Ooh, hey, we gotta get that one, cool, cause we can
Santa
that what up.
Cruz, it ain't gonna touch him like it touched Santa Cruz. It ain't gonna touch him like it touched fucking what that was rolling. Like
I
ain't gonna
think it
ain't gonna
is
touch
though.
Devin like that. No.
I think it is, cause
That
he
boy,
Tank feet
I
different.
can see one thing I seen about this fight is from now on, after that Lomachenko fight did something to Devin. Everybody did their best attribute offensively. He gonna take that shit away from every boxer he fight from here on out. Every
But
last one of them. The only reason Shakur got a better chance with Devin and Tank do is because Shakur ain't about Shakur offense, it's about his defense and then counterpunching. That's the only reason he got a better chance with Devin. Tank, he ain't got that but his punches. Like he a good boxer,
but
true enough, but he gotta get there. He gotta get past that jab.
do you know
That
how
distance.
explosive that motherfucker is? And I'll tell you, cool,
Yeah.
I like Haney and Shakur better than I like Tank. But I ain't gonna goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, me and you gonna bet on both of them fight, goddamn. We gonna
We
bet
gonna
each
have
other,
to. We
goddamn.
gonna have
Cause
to, cool.
I guarantee you both of them boys will beat Tank.
Tank,
That's why
Tank.
man, Floyd Mayweather is smart as hell. He avoiding them boy by all means necessary. The only thing he got that's in the way right now is the money. And he pray to God that money stay in the way until they get by 32 years old. To Tank get by 32 years old. So if he lose, it's gonna be because he older or some shit
Hey,
like that.
I can tell you this, cool. I can tell you this shit. If you think goddamn Haney, go goddamn you
He
bet
gonna
for the
outbox him.
you his feet. Listen, Tank fighting spurts. Just like see, Regis a come forward fighter. You know what I'm saying? Loma, he got skill, he got angles like a motherfucker. I think Loma fight was a harder fight than Regis, but
Yeah,
with
well, you know it was.
yep, but with Tank, he ain't gonna beat it. He not a come forward fighter. You gotta come to Tank. Tank take off rounds like he just won't throw no punches for the whole
How
round. You
many
know what I'm
how many
saying?
rounds do you how many rounds do you think he can take off against a fighter like Devin?
What I'm saying, Devin have to come to him. That jab, when he stick that jab out, Tank so motherfucking fast, he'll go up under that jab. Man, Tank got the most explosive motherfucking speed I done seen in boxing.
I mean you can I ain't gonna say that. I don't know. I ain't
So
gonna
like that, cool. You know, Tank ain't gonna be the one. What it called? He ain't gonna be the one to start it. He ain't gonna be the one to start the punches. You know what I'm
he
saying?
gonna lose he gonna lose the first 4 rounds and he gonna start trying to get physical from five and beyond. And if
He
he
ain't no
don't
physical
learn,
fighter though, cool.
I'm talking
Tank ain't
about
no
he gonna start trying to, you know what I'm saying, figure him
knock
out
him
so he
out.
can so he
Yeah.
can get his knockout. He gonna be looking for his knockout from five and beyond. That's what I'm
Eh,
really saying.
oh yeah, but that motherfucker IQ though, cool. That next level. That's where that
How
motherfucker
many
set that shit up
how many fighters with footwork have you seen him knock out?
with footwork. Goddamn, Gamboa had crazy footwork. Um,
Hell no.
you don't think that
He was
Gamboa?
a old man, and I still don't feel like he ain't no fucking Lomachenko, no T.O. or no shit like that. Not Gamboa. Nah.
I
He a
for his
puncher. He
overall skill, but as far as in footwork, that son bit have some footwork, cool.
he was an old man though. And
Yeah,
what you said,
he had he
and
told his
then look,
Achilles.
you no did finna do what you did. You do what you finna tell me about him. He told his Achilles, right?
Yep,
So he ain't got no footwork in that motherfucker. He still didn't get him up out of there. I mean, still didn't get
until
him
the
out of there to the 12th round.
yep, 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 yep.
So
That's
what you
true.
think? What you think Haney gonna do on two good feet?
Hey, he got a goddamn
Them
chan like a
both of
motherfucker.
both of them fight going to if they do go goddamn if Tank do knock him out, I still be surprised. The moving I seen in that fight is like some shit that you had on the video you post about
Yeah.
Whitaker and goddamn Floyd. Like that boy was moving like that, goddamn, like nigga swinging, he going up on that shit, coming right back around, right back in that nigga face. Like nigga,
Now he wasn't
Devin,
doing that shit. He
Devin
was
was
using his angle
moving.
like a motherfucker.
He had more moves than I ever seen him. He took some shit out of Lomachenko playbook and shit.
Yeah. But this the thing too though, cool. Cause we both admitted it. We know goddamn Regis had the most flat-footed motherfucking foots in the
Oh,
game.
that motherfucker had cement on the goddamn. He had
You
cement
feel
in
me?
them shoes. Hell
So
yeah.
it's like if you know what you if you like, you know how if you got the moves already, that's the fighter to apply them motherfuckers on. You know what I'm saying? To make them
Yeah.
shit stand out even more. Even though shit, everybody can't do what you do, but they look extra good on top of looking good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got
Speaking of,
Shakur, in the goddamn in the Haney fight. Oh, you said 50-50.
yeah, I got 50-50 for that
Okay.
fight. I got 50-50. Let's see. In that fight, how do the Haney versus T.O. play out?
That probably gonna be. I damn near that's more of a chess match than goddamn tank fight to me.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, if it was a chat man, hell yeah, cause it's gonna be back and forth.
Yeah.
It gonna
So
be back and forth.
who I feel like gonna win. I still got Haney.
Ain't it?
I still got
Hey,
Haney, but
can't be mad at
I
that
know
choice
for sure if it go 12, that shit gonna be close as fuck.
for
And if it
sure.
end up being a knockout, they're gonna be T.O. But I don't feel like T.O. can knock Haney out either though. Like who he done knocked out?
Shit, he got Richard Comey up out of there. He got a lot of motherfuckers out of there now. He got a
Who
lot
he
of them.
who he done knocked out?
Richard
Like
Comey. Oh, I mean, cause
that's probably
he ain't
like some
fought
2018, 2019.
2021.
Oh, okay. I ain't know that recent.
Yep, yep. The Richard right before the
Yeah, I
Loma
think
fight.
they're gonna be that's a good fight to make right there. I feel like he should stay at 140 so he can end that's 140 fight that he need on his resume right there.
That T.O.
Yeah,
That's like one of them Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard type fights. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They're gonna be remembering history like that if them boys fight.
uh, they're gonna be a good one, but I still got Haney for the win.
Well, with that fight, cool. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with T.O. for that fight. I feel like T.O. youthful enough, and he got probably more experience than Haney. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to fighting, you know what I'm saying, guy. Even though
High
Haney
level.
is right, yeah. Even though Haney is right there, like I say, they neck and neck type shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Nine his top four
who you talking about?
opponent.
T.O.
Yeah,
Goddamn Taylor. You got
yeah.
goddamn Regis. Me not
He
Regis.
fought Regis. That's what I said.
Loma. He got Loma. He didn't got goddamn. He lost to Cambosis. Um, People don't get
We
Richard.
talking about
Well,
we talking about
Richard Comey
wins. We
was in
ain't
the
talking about
chat. Oh, I wins. Let me see.
never them two and the dude Richard Comey. Them three. That resume
But
better than
Richard, come on.
Devin.
Uh, See, I don't give Jorge Linares. I don't. He ain't on them boy level. You know what I'm saying? And Regis, I don't put him on them boy
Linares.
here. Yeah, he ain't on them boy level. Cool. He a good fighter, but he ain't on them boy level.
Somebody do that Devin fought.
Yep.
Why I heard one of them boys talking about what did Bach real kid?
Lenore, let me see. Let me check this shit out.
I don't know why I thought I heard one of them boys talking about him being a Hall of Famer.
Lenore.
Algier or Paulie, one of them boys were talking about this shit.
Shit. On Pro Box TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Like I knew him before I even got into boxing. Like talking about, like
look,
he always been a big ass name.
yeah, I think he was fighting with PBC at one time.
Yeah, he always been a big ass name.
Let me see.
But you still got him, Lomachenko, Regis Prograis. The reason I said that about Devin is everybody you gonna name, they all champions. They was all champions when he fought them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And don't forget, goddamn T.O. did take them belts at 135 too. He had them belts at 135 as well. Before goddamn when Haney was trying to get the big fights, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
T.O. was already had the belts.
They're gonna be a good fight, but I want to see it. I'm still gonna go with Haney. Them three motherfucker Haney, Shakur, and Tank. I ain't taking nobody over them in no fight unless it's
Yeah.
Shakur fight one of them motherfuckers
Them the four
or he's
kings
Devin.
though.
Like yeah, I ain't taking nobody. I ain't taking nobody over. T.O. he ain't he ain't gave me the energy that them boy give me.
T.O. ain't. That
No, like
motherfucker
not the
was
energy. Cool. Them boy, all them boys still got O's.
see, and but now if I put that into perspective, right, then I'll feel the same way. But it just got down,
I mean, I know boxing. I know you're a good boxer, but he just don't give me that energy where I feel like nobody ain't gonna beat him.
yeah, yeah. See, I get what you're saying. It rightfully so until motherfucker beat him until it be proven. You know what I'm saying? It been proven that
Yeah,
T.O. could be beat. You know what I'm saying? So shit,
yeah.
I feel where you coming
Especially
from.
by, and I don't care what you said about any kind of energy or whatever happening in the Cambosis fight. If you the caliber like them boys, the caliber how they caliber is, you still ain't gonna lose. You still ain't gonna use no championship fight.
You know?
If you got that it factor that them boy got, I ain't gonna use say Devin. I'm just gonna say Tank and Shakur. You ain't gonna lose no championship fight, no matter
Yeah,
how hurt you is.
you know. Hey, I'll say goddamn shit. I'm gonna go with T.O. on that motherfucker for sure, for sure.
We
It,
gonna that one we gonna for sure see. I believe if he stay at
yeah,
140.
yeah, that for sure. You ain't lying about
Yeah.
that now, for real. And speaking of 140, you got free mo at 140. How do Haney versus Ryan play out at 140?
If Ryan fight like he fought the last fight, he can hang it up. He can cancel Christmas. Like he might well cancel
Shit.
Christmas. I still like I just told you. I already gave you my answer. I told you anybody against Haney that ain't one of them, ain't Tank or Shakur. I'm taking the motherfucker.
Yo, hey, for sure, for sure. I'm definitely going with Haney for the outpoint Ryan and possibly even stop him. But
Yeah,
I'll say outpoint him though for sure.
yeah,
But Ryan got a chance to
yeah.
to
He
take
got
him
to
out of
he
there.
got to punch it. He got to punch it, Shane.
They're for damn sure. And another thing before I go to the next one, Ryan got. I think they didn't split in the amateur. You know what I'm saying? I think they split,
Yeah.
so they
Uh huh. Is that how they split up? Ryan might be up
be
on him.
up.
I
He
don't
might be
know.
up. I
He
heard
might be
Ryan
up on him.
said they fought in the amateurs and he know his style and he won
Yeah,
some and Devin won some. So hey,
that'd
how
be a
do
good one.
the we was speaking on this one, so you know this one got to be a big one. Hey, we gonna make it official though. How do the Devin versus Tank play out?
See, I'm gonna be more realistic. I was just talking then. I'm gonna be more realistic. Look, look. I ain't gonna say Tank gonna win, but if Tank win the fight, he gotta knock Devin out. If it go 12 round, Devin is gonna win the fight.
Hey, that
That's
shit
the
make
that's the that's the realest I can get with that fight for you, Coop.
That's some real shit though. That shit logical like a motherfucker. I ain't lying. That shit make more sense than a motherfucker. I
Yeah.
feel you on that, Coop. And and with me on it, that shit makes sense like a motherfucker. I'm just gonna go with Tank just for the simple fact that goddamn, I think Tank is a level above Haney. You know what I'm saying? And I think he gonna, you know how you got them motherfucking people who play with the pythons with the cobras, how they hypnotize them motherfuckers and they be having them doing all these type of ways. Tank gonna let you hit them couple times, have you think you winning. Goddamn Tank just gonna then all of a sudden he gonna explode. And when he touched Devin chin, I have no doubt in my mind that he gonna rock that fight. I have
He
no
can't
doubt.
handle it, Coop. Ain't no way he can handle it.
I can't handle it. Goddamn it, heavyweights can't handle it. There's a lot of motherfuckers can't handle that, cool.
Oh shit! Yeah, I feel you on that. I can't wait. I can't wait till that fight happen. I think he gonna be. I think he gonna be a good fight. It's gonna
For
be
real.
epic.
It damn sure
A
will.
instant, probably instant classic.
Oh hell yeah, for sure, for sure. That shit going in the record book. Speaking on record book, these two champions. How does Haney versus Matias play out?
Mm, I give
Bill said he
Matias a
sent
punch.
him.
I give Matias a puncher's chance, but I feel like Haney gonna win, and Haney could probably get him out of there.
You
Cause
think Haney can get
he
goddamn Matias out of there?
like I ain't gonna say get him out of there. He can knock him down. I feel the same way I did by Regis, like, and I feel like he more open to be punched than Regis is, like,
Yeah,
and he gonna throw some shit, like. But
yeah.
I ain't gonna win. I ain't gonna win that fight for sure.
Yeah, I got Haney on that fight too. I think Haney can use his jab. He disciplined enough to outpoint him the whole fight without getting
Mm-hmm.
caught. You know what I'm saying? I think he put like this. The other fighters when they fight against Matias, they eventually break down and they stand right there with you, with them. Now if Devin Haney just all of a sudden choose to be, you know what, I'm gonna goddamn stay in the pocket and fight him, then Matias got a chance
He
of
gonna
winning.
do that.
But I think he too
Yep.
disciplined to do that shit.
Yeah, he disciplined. He gonna stick to his game plan regardless. I
For
ain't gonna
real.
lie.
And his daddy know goddamn not to stand there with no goddamn Matias for what? It's
Yeah,
pointless. You trying to
yeah,
help
yeah.
him out. Fuck you help him out for.
Cause he will hit your ass goddamn with a brick.
I'm trying to tell you.
I
Shit.
ain't lying.
Speaking of bricks, that brickhead motherfucker. How, how did Haney versus Rolling play out?
Oh, that pressure there, man. Like that pressure.
I'm talking about pressure.
I just recently rewatched the fight with Tank, man. That boy had, I ain't gonna say he had Tank nerve, but Tank respected that boy.
He said
That's
after he
the
got
first
hit the
that's
first
the first
round.
fight I ever seen that boy respect. Well, he kind of respected Ryan a little bit, but not like he respected Rolly.
Yeah.
He
He
didn't want to.
said
He ain't want to go up in there and take no chances that he ain't have to take.
He
Goddamn.
said once he hit
But
him the first round, he said he had to get on his back foot and he didn't want to get hit with no more of them. He said that motherfucker hit hard.
I'm still gonna get at the Haney. Haney just on his shit.
Yeah.
He gonna
Hey,
outbox him. He
now
gonna outbox that boy. He gonna outbox that boy like a motherfucker.
now I ain't gonna lie to you, Coop. My
And you talk
first,
about, I ain't not to mean to cut you out, but you talk about Tank Davis and you said he moving and shit better than Haney. That what you said then.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So did you see the rolling fight with Tank?
Yep, 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 yep.
So you
But
think you think you think Haney gonna get hit more than goddamn Tank got hit in that fight?
see, this what I'm about to tell you. That fight right there now, Rolling is so unorthodox. You know, when boxers box and they train against other boxers. You know what I'm saying? And they used to the certain combination. Rolly ain't shit like a boxer to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah, you
winning
ain't
on
even
the
got
fly.
nobody to spar with like him, like him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfucker real boxers, Rolly like a motherfucker who bringing some other shit. So he, you know, he used to do what it called
Taekwondo.
taekwondo. That's it. That's what he used to do. So that's why when you see him fight, he, you know what I'm saying? He like this because he used to the karate type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he bring them same type of moves. So it's like, okay, well, he ain't no better fighter than Haney. Hell no. But he's so unorthodox that, and while that motherfucker got there, you know what I'm saying? He could catch Haney with some, but at the same time, them same angles, you know, boxes moving away from the power hand, right? Rolling so fucking retarded, he probably don't know the difference. You feel me?
Get back, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like that type shit.
Come, that man ain't that slow now, is it?
Man, you seen
Oh shit.
he ran right into Tank Power Ham. Like, what the fuck you
I
got them doing on that side? If you know that's the side he gonna knock your ass out on. I'm talking about, come on, man.
don't know. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, boy. But he hate he ever did that shit.
Okay.
He
That
he know what he know he was goddamn walking out of that motherfucker out the
at
ring,
all.
goddamn.
You hear me, cool? And that's what I'm saying. Haney will whoop his ass all up and down that ring. But you
He got a
when you
punch chance.
he got a punch a chance, he got some wild shit chance, a wild motherfucker chance. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna rough Devin Haney
Excuse
up
me.
for damn sure. It like he the type motherfucker that Haney can be boxing, Roland come in that bitch and sling you across the rope, push you got there. I'm talking about he gonna fight wild as fuck to open
Yeah,
up
he
some shit.
strong as a motherfucker too.
Hell yeah,
That
for
motherfucker
real.
strong.
And speaking of strong, we talking about strong, near 7 pounds, a motherfucker. He talking about fight some motherfuckers at 147, cool. How hey, how does the Haney, how does Haney do against Keith Thurman?
Keith Thurman,
Yep. Keith
he'll
one
box.
time.
He'll box Keith Thurman ears off. Yeah, I see it. He over with. His career over with. Like I don't even know why people keep on saying that dude name. His career over with. You see, he had a lot of mouth why nobody ain't got the belt. Motherfucker got belts now, goddamn. You know, I don't hear him calling out nobody. Boots
Uh-huh.
got belt.
Yeah.
I ain't
Uh-huh.
heard him say nothing else about Boots, and Boots got that email belt.
Hey, he said something about both of them yesterday on Boxing Boys when they were talking about
Keith Thurman.
yeah, he did an interview with them yesterday morning.
What he said? What he said about Boots?
He said shit, Boots got a belt. He said he'll entertain that fight out there, even though he said it ain't no big money fight, ain't no money in it for him. He said he'll
Oh
entertain it
well,
because he got a
he
belt.
that's what I'm saying. But know what I'm saying? That's why they ain't want to fight him at first in his younger days
Yep.
because he didn't have no belt. Now
Yep.
he got a belt.
Yeah.
Send the contract.
All right.
Send the
Hey,
contract if you want to fight.
yeah, but this the thing. Who gonna send the contract? Cause Boots ain't got no promotion company behind him, and Keith Thurman, goddamn it, on shaky leg with his promotional company. Shit, who gonna put up the money?
PBC he ain't with PBC.
You talking about Keith Thurman?
Boots.
No, shit, no.
He just with Showtime.
Yeah, he was just. That's the reason why he ain't get no damn fight because he wasn't signed with PBC. You know what I'm saying? And PBC
Oh,
wasn't finna put that. Man, you know, Boots would have been fought standing on this. He would have fought Oogies if he was signed to PBC.
shit. Well, anybody can go to goddamn the zone. Matchroom.
Hey,
Anybody can go over there. They just about making money
make
and making
money.
fight. Goddamn,
Eddie
that's a
Hearn
champion.
trying to
Eddie
listen.
Hearn, goddamn, will make something happen for him if he wants
You
something to
heard what
happen.
he said, but that's the thing, cool. If he wants something to happen, Eddie Hearn told that motherfucker. Eddie Hearn said, "Man, shit, Boots better find a place quick because I mean, shit, people just passing him up. I mean, shit, he ain't signed to nobody. Did you see the interview Eddie Hearn did on that shit when he was talking about Boots need to make a decision?
What the interview was?
It's
It was
it's
doing.
on
It was,
right
it
after
was
the
the
fight.
weekend of the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
was
after
it
the
right
fight.
after the fight? Oh, okay. I probably didn't see that one then.
Yep.
I saw the one like right after the weigh-in. He did an
Yeah.
interview right after the weigh-in.
Yeah, so then what happened after the fight? I guess he probably talked
Okay.
to Boot's dad while he was doing some shit, and was like, "Man,
Yeah.
they better make a decision." But you gotta realize, Coop, if he go to the zone, that means he won't have to fight like competition, the Starlings and the people who really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
If he trying to say he really liked it, even though I just heard Boot Daddy talking about the Crawford shit, he don't really feel like Boot can beat Crawford. He just want the exposure for
yes,
somebody to be like, okay, well he did way better than Earl Spence did with Crawford.
say
That's
that
all
shit.
he fucking want. That's
Okay,
all he want, goddamn, and then he can go and move around however he want to move around.
man. Did you
If
see what
if you wanted to fight Bud, you would have been fought Bud in the past when he had a WBO. Goddamn, you would have
Okay,
been fought him.
and did you
You would
see what he
you
said
would
about Conor Ben?
who?
Boot's dad. They were like, "Well, if you since you can't get the Terrence Crawford fight." Conor Ben calling you out because you know Conor Ben went on Twitter, made videos.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he said, "Hey, let's make the fight happen." Get what Boo Daddy said.
What?
He said, "I don't even want to hear nothing about Conor Ben. They don't even know him in Philly. Conor Ben got a whole fucking country behind him. His
Where you from?
daddy was a legend from the UK.
Damn. Yeah,
You
you
know
know they behind.
Nigel Ben is his daddy when you know Nigel Ben fought against Eubanks, Chris Eubanks Sr. So that's the reason you remember the son's supposed to be fighting Conor Ben Jr.
Okay.
and Chris Eubanks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Conor Ben, he don't want to fight.
Them boys making motherfucking Philly look soft, man. Philly and Baltimore looking soft as hell right now with the motherfucker that represent them in boxing right now.
Do
To
you hear
me,
me? Do
to
you hear me,
me,
Coop?
they looking soft as hell. Cause I had so much respect for Calvin from at one point. I don't respect that nigga like that no more.
Okay, he come out
It,
with
if
excuses.
if you want to say it's all about money, just say it's all about money and then just leave it at that. Stop trying to say put another narrative on it and try to act like you only do what a motherfucker tell you to do and whoop de woo
Yep.
and
Try to put it out for another motherfucker.
you can really beat these motherfuckers, but you ain't gonna fight them because of the money. You always
Money
gonna say you can beat a motherfucker, but it always gonna go back to the
to
fight
the
can't
money.
happen because of the money. I don't wanna
And
hear
think
that
about
shit
it.
no more.
Everybody who they talking about ain't gonna fight because of money is a motherfucker who gonna bring them the most money. Get the
Yeah.
most money for real.
Just like Bill Haney said, the best fight, I don't care what nobody said, the best fight to be made, they gonna bring money. Especially if you bring all the money, if you Tank Davis, you can put all the damn seats up in there. You
That
still
for
gonna
sure.
get the money that you want off the fight. So stop capping like you nigga, you just
Yep.
don't want to fight these people right now.
All
That's
right.
all it is.
That for real, for real. And
But we ain't
goddamn,
gonna we ain't gonna get off we ain't gonna get off topic though. Like
I
I
it,
said, I got Haney over Keith Thurman. What's your take?
I got Keith over Haney. If Haney think goddamn it, he can move up right now and fuck with a Keith one time Thurman because he been inactive, he got another thing coming. Keith one time Thurman, that motherfucker a boxer.
Are you talking about like right now?
Yeah, cause he talking about his next fight. Keith a
At
boxer.
147? No, I think his
That what he
daddy just
said. He
I
said
think his daddy
bullshit.
just throw that out there like that. You see how when motherfuckers said something about 147 to him face to face and then they end up saying Crawford nine, that nigga like,
There's
nigga,
something
we
big
ain't
got the
moving that
goddamn.
fast. We ain't nigga like nigga, we ain't moving that fast. Like, no, nigga, I'm just talking about I might do
Hey,
something at 147 with some of them niggas, like, but I ain't thinking about no boots and I ain't thinking about no Crawford right now. You know what
hey,
I'm
but
saying?
this a
But
good one though. It wasn't with Keith Thurman though because he been inactive for a long time. He like you say he got a chance to outbox Keith if Keith did slow down on his feet. But Keith at one point had the best feet in the game. I'm talking about
yeah,
better than Buds, better of course better than Spence. The motherfucker feet game was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Now I say that to say that even if he slowed down a little bit, it's still better than Haney's. You know what I'm saying? So them same angles that Haney doing is not gonna work on a motherfucker who built boxing, his boxing career off of angles and setting shit up like that. You know what I'm saying? And we already know Keith Thurman punching way harder than Haney. That's for damn sure. He gonna get a chance to
What
land that
what
shit.
what what what's Keith Thurman's best attribute?
His feet.
His feet.
Yeah, his feet. And they called him one time because he
I'm
used
talking
to
about offensively.
he punch a power. He punch a power.
Punch of power.
Yup,
What he
yup.
what he what's his best punch?
Uppercut.
You won't see it.
Cool. Now you gotta realize, cool. This ain't region now. This, this,
Cool.
this,
I'm gonna tell you one thing about Devin Haney. You think I'm just basing it off the Regis fight? I'm basing it off what he showed me in the Regis fight. But after fighting Lomachenko, is nobody that he can't come up with a game plan against. It
cool.
ain't gonna be
Let,
nobody.
cool. Let me break it down for you. Loma coming from 126, cool. His arm is short as shit. If he hit them same angles with goddamn it, Devin Haney had advantage of his arm length, and he still went neck and neck with Loma, a 126 pounder.
I
Keith
want talking
Thurman,
about. I want
eh,
talking about. I'm talking about Loma movement, Loma angles, or how he can hit you. It ain't too many boxers in the world right now can do the shit that Lomachenko do in the ring.
but this one I'm trying to tell you what Keith. Anybody tell you Keith Thurman foot his angles before Loma? It was Keith Thurman. Loma just had a smaller weight
I ain't
class.
gonna. I don't know Keith Thurman like that, but Loma for his movement and Loma really one of the best boxers I'd ever seen just box. Like I ain't never seen nobody be able to move like that motherfucker move and hit at angles like do shit and get away with it. All kind of like Loma is a fucking boxer. Like I don't fuck the weight, all that shit. From head to toe, that dude is a boxer. He everything. Like if you going on a video game and build a boxer, you gonna build a Lomachenko, goddamn, cause he gonna check every box from power, speed,
All right.
IQ, movement, goddamn uniqueness. It's so many boxes he gonna check in that shit. And Devin Haney still won that fight, and he still won the best Devin Haney in that fight.
So now you if you take that fight and you give Loma to be the same size as Devin or put Loma at a 147, do you still think Devin Haney come out with the victory?
If Devin like he is now, filled out his body filled out like he is, yeah, I think he do. I think Devin been draining himself for the last 4 years.
Hey, I think he been
That
trying to
nigga
drain
could have been
himself too.
he could have been at 140 to 147 4 years ago.
Yeah, but also them punches hit different at that at that weight
Yeah,
class.
they hit different, but you gotta hit a person for them to feel your punches. That's the whole art of boxing is you gotta hit a motherfucker. Like to hit and not get hit. Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney do that shit better than a lot of motherfuckers right now.
Yeah.
Shakur do it better than anybody, but Devin Haney is right up there to hitting and not getting hit. He do that shit good as hell.
Yeah, he do. I just feel like if you put him in the ring with Keith Thurman, the shit that you seen that motherfucker do with Regis and the shit you seen him do with
Oh no.
Lomachenko, it different
So
attributes. It different attribute. Keep one time Thurman feet. It probably better than Haney. His length is longer than Haney. He punched harder than Haney. He got more experience than Haney. So them same angles that a Regis Prograis, he ain't started boxing until he was 17. Keith Thurman was boxing when he was 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? Years
yeah,
old.
same thing with Devin Haney.
But the age gap, you get what I'm saying? I Keith Thurman has seen everything before.
Oh yeah,
Everything before.
that just like his age gap of knowledge. Even though I feel like Haney the fought four top tier fighters in a row. Like you can't name no fighter that did besides a motherfucker like Floyd, Pacquiao, or some shit like that. Then they fought four fucking good ass fighters in a row. Even with the goddamn, I mean, maybe Earl Spence, you could put him up there, but he still caught some. He still caught some people on the latter end of their career and all type of shit like that. Haney done fought four top level competition like D at 140. Regis supposed to be the best fighter at 140 when Devin Haney fought him. At 135, Lomachenko supposed to be the best fighter in the world at 135 when Devin Haney fought him. Kambosos beat the best fighter at
But none
135.
of them motherfuckers the best fighting world. Bud always been the best fighting world since they
No,
got
I
there
said
era.
I said 135. I'm talking about I'm calling out
Oh,
their
okay,
weight
okay,
class. I
okay.
said
I got you.
Regis at 140. Loma when they fought at 140, Regis was supposed to be the best 140. Goddamn, beside Tio, cause he had just came up in there or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Cause I
the
just say,
people that's already been there, Regis was number one. You had goddamn Lomachenko number one at the 135. Goddamn, and what? Who else? Kambosos beat the best 135er, and who else before him? Lenores or some shit like that. That was the one before him.
yeah, I think Jorge Lunari a few years before that one. Cause I think he fought Lunari. It was like the early goddamn 2020 or 2021. Cause it was like 4 fights ago. Remember we had 4 or 5 fights ago when I had checked when he had fought him. Hell, I don't know
Yeah,
what.
but you ain't seeing no boxer come out there and fighting top level competition without having an in between fighter. No, that nigga ain't taking no. He ain't taking no in between fight. He just going to fight champion after champion, champion after champion. Who else Keith Thurman fought beside Pacquiao?
Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, he was the head of PBC.
Man, Danny Garcia overrated to me. Danny Garcia is overrated to me. I don't care what nobody say. That dude is overrated. Sean Porter, I give Sean Porter his shit. Yeah,
See, you looking at the latter part of Danny Garcia. You ain't looking at goddamn it the
yeah, cause
140.
I went in the boxing like that. He just still like he just a overrated. He overrated to me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
see,
forever say that about him.
yeah,
It's
hey
certain fighter that just overrated, and the one we talking about right now is overrated. Keith Thurman is overrated.
man, you heard all them boys said from Keith Thurman to Errol Spence, all them boys said goddamn Keith at the top, the head. Back then, he was the head of they class, he the head in the division. Everybody wanted to fight Keith
I
because
bet you.
Keith was
I
the
bet you.
man.
I bet you gonna ask the top boxers around right now, like the retired motherfucker, the analysts and shit. They
Yeah.
gonna tell you that Haney will beat Keith Thurman right now. He gonna outbox him. That's all it is. Cool. He gonna outbox him. They youth is a motherfucker in boxing. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, you for motherfucker, but
The
experience a
age,
motherfucker
the
too.
agent, the wisdom is good, but you gotta have that youth. The only reason that shit work for Bud like it worked for Bud, because Bud stay young. Bud stay around some young ass killers. He always with his kids. He always in the wrestling. He stay young in life. Period. Keith Thurman don't do that shit. Keith Thurman back what Keith Thurman was. Keith Thurman still stuck in after fighting Pacquiao. That was Keith Thurman did.
Yeah. See,
He
I
ain't
don't
he ain't elevate.
see, but at the same time, he Keith Thurman also ain't putting much wear and tear on his body them latter years, since he
That
ain't been
that
fighting.
that too, but I guarantee he 2 steps slower than he was the last time he fought.
But I ain't gonna lie, if Hayden beat him, it'll be a good win, and it's very possible. It just until a motherfucker got them show me that he better than Keith one time at
I don't even
147.
I don't even like fucking with I don't even like talking about boxers that don't fight.
Hey, hey,
I
hey,
don't,
I'm
especially a
playing.
boxer. It's just like me saying I'm the truth in some shit in football, and I ain't never on the
Yep,
field playing
yep.
football. Like
Now that
I
makes
don't
it.
even want to. I don't even want to. I don't even want to hear what you got to say because you really don't believe in yourself no more.
Yep.
If you
Hey,
a person that don't believe in yourself, you ain't no winner.
no, 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 no.
Yep.
That for damn show.
he just chasing money right now.
He damn sure chasing money. That for damn sure. He
Yeah,
ain't.
and he still ain't. He probably ain't gonna get number one paycheck before he got down have to retire.
Hey, especially, but the way he going, you might be right. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they just use his name or him. He just use his name to build other fighters up. And he get paid a little bit on the
Yeah,
side.
man, that nigga living off Pacquiao, man. That's what he live off of. You don't hear nobody talking about now another fight he was in. You don't hear him talk about now another fight he was in beside Pacquiao.
No, no, no. I mean, you.
That's a coattail. That nigga he hanging on Pacquiao coattail.
Hey, but he lost that
I
fight
don't
though.
respect.
Shit,
I don't
I ain't
respect. I
got
don't
nothing down.
respect. I don't respect niggas like that nigga to be for real. I just don't respect nigga
Yeah.
like Keith Thurman.
I shit, you got a reason why not to, goddamn. It just, you know what I'm saying. I from me watching him earlier. That's the reason why I goddamn say that, goddamn. And in between time, he ain't changed too much. You know what I'm saying? For me, be like he ain't fucking with, but they because like you say, he ain't been on the scene. And speaking of being on the scene, how do the Haney against Jerron Ennis play out? Because he say he want to go 147. Hey, how did it play out? Both of them record 31-0. Both of them. Jerron got 28 knockout. Haney got 15 knockouts. 31-0 for both of them.
Oh, I said I wasn't gonna go again. I ain't in with nobody else, but hey, I don't know about this fight. That's a 50-50 fight for sure. Cause I feel like Boot got enough movement and he got enough, you know what I'm saying, power. I think he disciplined enough, like he got a good little team with him. I don't know. That's a 50-50 fight for me.
Well,
I
I
don't
feel
know who won
opposite.
though.
I feel opposite by all the what you just said. I feel like he don't got a good team with him. Two, I feel like goddamn it, he ain't got no footwork. You feel me? His footwork ain't there. And Devin Haney gonna box circus wine, old buddy.
So
Haney
you
gonna
feel like
look
he
at
gonna
that
box
Cam
circles
motion.
around? He gonna box circles around him, but he gonna lose the goddamn key.
Cool. That's what I'm trying to tell you, cool. This different level of boxing, cool. That different level of boxing.
Man, I ain't gonna even take. I can't take that from Boots, man. I feel like Boots is a small version of Roy Jones Jr.
Boo.
He just ain't had. He just ain't. It's with a lot of these fighters. We just ain't got a chance to see them against high level competition.
Cool. We
The
have
best.
seen it against high level
What's the best? You ain't never seen Boots in no high level competition.
I'm talking about high level competition where he didn't show cool. When he fought against Karen,
I don't even know
Karen
who
hit that
Karen is.
Chukazan.
I don't know.
It was like 2 fights ago.
You already
The
ran
whole
down Boots'
crowd,
resume. Boots ain't got no resume, Coop.
cool. They want to try and tell you, cool. So that flashy shit, you can do that shit against motherfuckers who you know what I'm saying. I don't want to call no boxer bone.
So you feel like Villa was a bad fighter?
Hell yeah, cool. Shit, yeah. Rashidi Elliott whooped his ass. The only reason why they gave it to him because Villa got them 2 late knockdown
Did
and
Rashida Ellis
Rashidi
win?
Ellis was
He
out the
went
ring
12
two and a
rounds,
half
didn't
years. Yeah, went 12 rounds.
he? Yeah, he
Rashidi
just
won 1
outboxed
through
him.
10.
Anybody can outbox Villa. He ain't never a puncher.
Cool. Cool. They were trying to tell you. Only reason why Rashidi lost the fight because he was out 2.5 years and went 12 rounds. After 2.5 years, cool. Rashidi Ellis 2.5 years out
I
the
just
ring.
I just I just feel like you we ain't seen Boots with no high level competition. I feel like he one of them fighter that raised his level of boxing up compared to his competition.
I think they just speculating, cool. I think they just speculating because ain't don't it ain't shit that he didn't show us to make you think he raised his level because when Karen this is when you gotta
His
watch the
other
Karen
fights
fight,
compared to
cool.
the Villa fight, like I think the Villa fight was his best fight of all time.
Cool, you gotta watch the Karen Chukazan fight ASAP. That's the reason why they put Villa in there. Only reason why they put Villa in there because he looked so bad against Karen Chukazan in his hometown. The whole crowd was booing. Everybody booed Boots because he looked so bad. All the real fighters, the professional fighters, they were saying Boots ain't there. That's when his stock dropped. You feel me? So
I ain't I ain't gonna be biased. Like I said, it's a 50-50 fight to me. I don't care what you said, cause I know he got a chance of hurting Devin. That's the only that he got a chance of hurting Devin, and he can actually sit up in there and box with him. He ain't on his level for his boxing, but I think I ain't gonna talk about his the rest of his team, but his daddy. I think his daddy get to him enough for him to goddamn that to be a good ass fight. I love to see that fight.
yeah, I
I
love
think I think I think I think that'll probably be Devin probably like second best challenge.
Boots.
Yep. I'm talking about out of all the people that he done fought. He ain't really fought like Cambosis. Boots will beat Cambosis. Boots will beat goddamn Regis Prograis. Boots will beat who else that Devin fought? I wouldn't say he'll beat Lomachenko if they was the same size, but I feel like Boots will beat some of the people that Devin beat.
It like once you show me some shit cool and I see it for a whole fight. If you show me that you don't know how to cut off the ring cool, then I know they goddamn if you fight a motherfucker with footwork like Devin, you ain't gonna be able to do shit to cut off their ring. If I see that goddamn you acceptable to the uppercut or to the hook, you feel me? Because you don't know how to cut these angles off. When you go against a motherfucker, goddamn it, who they specialize in that shit, motherfucker, you ain't gonna have a chance. Before that fight, cool, I would have said goddamn boot smashed Devin.
I ain't gonna never say that. Like I said, I ain't putting nobody. I won't put nobody past Devin, but Javante and Shakur. But at 147, I think that'll be a good ass fight because Devin gonna have to outbox him. He gonna have to outbox him 12 rounds. That's the only way. That's the only way Devin gonna win that fight.
Yeah, cool. Hey, after this shit, Coop, I'm gonna send you that Karen Troopers on fight because you gotta watch that shit. Then we gotta
I
come
you
back
cool.
and talk.
I ain't that type. I ain't that type of boxing fan though. I ain't the type of boxing fan where one fight gonna make me dictate how I think
Cool,
about you. Now, if you show me the same thing that you showing in one fight over and over, then I probably would. But if you just gonna show me one fight where you fought one way, one fight, and the next fight you winning the motherfucker with ease,
cool. But
I can't. I can.
this more than about a fight, cool. It ain't about you winning fight because your matchmaker put people in there so you
Yeah,
can
we know
look
what the
good or
PBC.
look right. They put certain fighters in there so you can look good and look bad. All the reason why they put Villa in that motherfucker
I
because
just think you really just don't like Boots
no
and Boots
cool.
team though.
You gotta realize cool. I ain't cool. I was so high on Boots cool until goddamn I realized that I was
Why though
listening
when
to
he
the
ain't fought
train
nobody though?
because I didn't know he ain't fight nobody cool. I had to really goddamn it check through. I was like, man, Boo's cold. I see these highlights over here. I see how he fighting over here. That motherfucker cold, right? So then I started paying attention to him, watching fights after fight, and start realizing, damn, everybody on his record is a 140 fighter. Damn. Then I started looking at goddamn what he actually doing in the ring instead of being flashy. You know what I'm saying? And when I see
I just always heard the name. I ain't really just never seen him fight nobody. Never his last three fights. That's all I'd ever seen from Boots. His last three fights.
yeah, see, I've been watching that motherfucker for goddamn. I know I've seen at least goddamn 8, 9 fights. So you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker. But it was like
If,
our
if
high
Terrence Bud
frequency.
Crawford said he a good fighter, I'ma take Terrence Bud Crawford word.
Shit, cool. I ain't say he wasn't no good fighter, but I'm telling you, he ain't gonna goddamn it do that shit goddamn to Haney. But in at the same time,
Oh man, we know Haney on a whole different level than anybody he ever fought. That's why I said I think that it's gonna be a 50-50 fight. Like I wouldn't bet on that fight no more than Boots on a knockdown or I ain't gonna. I know. I don't even believe I say a knockout. Maybe a knockdown or Devin winning 12 rounds. That's the only way I bet on that fight.
Yeah, that smart way, but that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying Boots trash because I like Boots still, and I still
You
want him to be
said
the
Boot. You
next.
said Devin gonna box that nigga ears off.
But cool, that's what I'm trying to tell you, cool, because of what I see and what I see and what I
So
study.
it gonna be like Regis Prograis.
All no, because Boots, he's not a flat-footed fighter. Well, I'm telling you, Boots don't know how to deal with them
It
angles.
gonna. But I'm saying it gonna be a unanimous decision. That's what I'm basically saying. That's what
Oh
you
yeah, it
saying.
definitely gonna be a unanimous decision. Shit, yeah. Hell, because you hear what I'm saying on the coach. Boots, he got paid for the deal with them angles that Devin Haney hitting on him and that damn jail while he dealing with the angles. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I seen him not being able to deal with them angles from a lower level fighter, and them angles were fucking him up. And you know what I'm saying, to the point where he didn't know what to do. His dad didn't know what to do in his corner. You know what I'm saying? Like this the
Yeah.
fight that shit hit the fans. You know what I'm saying? Because then nobody had nothing bad to say about Book before that fight. But then first time we see him in a ring with a motherfucker who got movement and angles and not just no come forward fighter, he looked like that. You know what I'm saying? So we like,
Well,
oh, okay.
okay. Devin, and his daddy said something about going up to 147, right?
Yep.
I bet you don't have him. I bet you don't have him to after 2025 or some shit like that.
You
When
talking
when
about
when Shakur Stevenson get close to moving up to 140, cause he
yeah.
he don't he don't want to he don't want to see he don't want to see Boots. He
Hey,
don't want to he don't want to see Boots or Terrence Crawford at that 147. So he ain't really going up to 147 until Shakur time to go up to 140. So you really ain't gonna you probably will never see now one of them fight, goddamn. Cause
man.
cause Boots have been gone up to 155 too. He gonna try to clean out the 147 division,
You
but
think Boots should go to
uh,
154?
yeah, I mean 154. Yeah,
But I'm saying,
his
you think
dad
he should
already
go there?
his dad already said he said he gonna try to get
Man, I
undisputed and then
don't listen to
he gonna
shit to
try to
his
go there.
daddy be said. Man, his daddy said so much
I mean,
bullshit.
that's the closest thing to it. That's all I can listen to. Cool.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, cool. I just ain't finna listen to that shit. He didn't say so much bullshit, lie about Bud. Goddamn it, I damn sure ain't finna listen to what that motherfucker say about that. But this motherfucker, you got
You don't
Tim
think
Zoo. You
he
got
been
Tim
that?
Zoo at 154.
Are you talking about like that? I'm saying eventually, cool. You know how he ain't even got number one belt, cool. He trying to get 4 belts. You know how long it take you for to get 4 belts in a division? If you ain't goddamn got two motherfuckers that unified, it takes some years to get 4 belts.
He
Ask
better
Errol
hope.
Spence how long it take you to get 4 belts, and he
Okay.
still ain't get them motherfuckers.
I said I thought you were
It
saying
take
see, by
No, cool. I said he
125.
said he gonna try to get undisputed at 147 and then move up to 154.
He better get with a promotion company.
He gonna
ASAP.
do that. He gonna do that. He better.
Hey,
Yeah, if I were him, I'd go to Eddie Hearn. That's all you gotta do. If you want some shit to happen, go over there.
hey, in
Or
time
be a
will
fucking heavyweight and let the goddamn Saudi Arabia motherfucker goddamn
you
take
hear
care
me?
of you.
I ain't got that side right gonna take care of you. And speaking of getting on motherfucking level, because we know who the level you want to get on. We heard Bill say the dumbest shit that boy that said goddamn all pre conference. This motherfucker said goddamn uh uh how you gonna get Terrence Crawford fight of the year if Spence was depleted. The dumbest shit I heard all pre conference.
I
Listen.
ain't hear nobody else sitting in the body. I guess I thought I was the only somebody that caught this shit. I was like, man, that shit don't even man, just be quiet, man. That shit don't even make sense.
listen, listen. What the fuck is listen? I'm telling you, what the fuck are they on? They know Bud got the biggest name in the sport. If you got them act like you want to fight him, they taking the
Cool.
Boots method. Act
The
like you want
dude,
to
the
fight the
dude,
motherfucker.
the dude name so big when they were talking about 147, they ain't even want to mention his name. They act like he was at a whole nother like he was a god amongst men. Like
For
they
real.
were like, nah, we ain't talking about Bud. Bud is over there. We talking about the 147 class, goddamn. I'm like, man, this shit wild, man. That nigga really on a different level, man. That don't make sense. Bud gonna win fight of the year, goddamn, hands down, fight of the year.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And how did that fight play out versus him and Devin Haney?
It won't happen.
Period.
It won't happen. Like them motherfucker, that man ain't never 25 years old, man. He is not trying to. He don't want no extra strategy that bad.
But you say you don't want no extra strategy, cool. It'll be over with.
It's over with. He don't want that type of smoke. Period. If you're running from Shakur Stevens and you do not want to step up in there with that boy, period.
Man, cool.
Nah.
Listen,
Haney, one thing Haney don't need to do is get the big head and start feeling himself and think he ready for everybody.
I think he already
Like you
did.
nigga, pick your battles smartly, just like you deserve to do what Tank doing right now. Like
Yeah.
you deserve to do what Tank doing. Tank don't deserve to do what he doing. Besides the fans loving the fact that he gonna damn near knock somebody out every time he fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That boy done put in the work to deserve to goddamn pick who he want to fight, pick his poison. That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting the wins that he want to win. Goddamn, like don't get the big head and think you can beat everybody because you can't beat everybody.
Boxing like a brotherhood to me is it remind me of like a fraternity type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how you get a fraternity, you guaranteed a job. You guaranteed this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you get into that
Yeah,
motherfucker. So boxing is like, okay, well, we all brothers, but if you choose to go this route, this what you gonna be considered. If you choose to go this route, then you're gonna be here. Like, okay, Haney choose to get belts, so belts is what he getting, right? Tank chose to go after the money, so he in the starlight position. He the face of boxing position. Bud
mm-hmm.
chose to be a champion. He considered as the best pound for pound of his era. Spence was recognized as the big fish because he generated a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? He all of them winning, but y'all got certain categories that I'm not gonna overstep your boundary until the time, and I'm not gonna overstep you until the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they don't tell the public that, but you can just see it with your own eye. Like you know for sure that Shakur is next up. They ain't gonna say it, but everybody know that okay, Shakur time is gonna probably exceed Devin what Devin Haney doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Because of they put him pound for pound already. So they got to get him the accolade, put him in position to have accolades better than Haney. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know what I'm saying it work out or it don't, they gonna put him in the position to accomplish that, so he can really be considered the pound for pound of his era.
Yeah,
Or,
but they really, I mean, Haney ain't gotten in over him, but undisputed if you think about it though.
no, I mean, he don't. But at the same time, where they at right now, you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking
Instead
about
of
Shakur. Like both of them two time champion.
to do two division world champion.
Two division. Yeah,
Yeah, what you know what I'm saying is Devin accomplished more as of right now. You know what I'm saying? With
yeah.
undisputed and got the bigger name fight. So in anybody's mind, with the way he moving, he will be considered the next pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? At this very moment. You know what I'm saying? But
Talking about Shakur,
no, Devin, from what he
Devin.
did. Yeah. Like we you even got him in your top five. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
So he'll be like he should
but
be
Shakur
moving.
above him in my top five too though.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, Shakur above him in the real pound for pound. He
yeah,
been
he
above him.
but with the accomplishment and the accolade that he got, you feel me? He
He
should be
shouldn't be up
higher.
for he Devin should be higher. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
why
get
I'm
you saying.
saying
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just should be higher as of right now. I ain't talking about 2 years
Mm-hmm.
from now or a year from now when Shakur get to cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But they already know boxers already know that. Okay,
who the best?
Devin, go ahead and have your time now. but your ceiling is ain't higher than Shakur. Your ceiling, like you said, probably didn't reach damn near to the
Uh,
max. You know what I'm saying?
sure, Shakur shit gonna merge with him and
Coop phone probably went dead, y'all. Let me see. Hell yeah. We on closing thoughts. Close to closing thoughts after this. Yeah, but I think that's crazy ass. That's some crazy ass shit. Devin Haney versus Terrence Crawford. That's a no. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. That shit to be woo. But and at the same time, with goddamn Ennis goddamn versus Devin, shit, like I say, Ennis is a good fighter, but you can't show me that you can't do certain shit and then expect me for the think that you can and just because you beat up another fighter who don't do shit like the guy who exposed you. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't do it. Yeah, to cool get back. Let's see. But by the time Coop pull back up, we'll be. I give you my thoughts, closing thoughts. Who should Devin fight next? That's a good question. Who should Devin fight next? Not who we want him to fight, but who he should fight next. He should fight. I think he should fight. Hmm. Good question. I think Devin Haney should fight T.O. next. If he stay at 140, or he should fight Boots if you going to 147. Yeah, yeah. He can stay being the champion. Um, if he choose to go to 147 and fight Boots, and um, it'll make him fighting Terrence Crawford sound more realistic. If he stay at 140, he should fight T.O. because they got history. T.O. he been fighting real competition, just like Devin Haney been fighting real competition. There we go.
I'm back,
Shit,
Brett.
hey, I already know what time it is. Goddamn. I had to check my percentage on my phone. See, I had make sure y'all was at goddamn shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but closing thought, goddamn, because we well closing. Who should Devin fight next?
Matias or a T.O.
That's what I said.
or a Ryan.
Right?
Matter of
Yeah.
fact, I go all the way back and I'm just gonna say Ryan.
Hey, that's a good ass fight. I,
Yeah, cause it's a good fight and it's good ass money getting him the money that he want to, and it getting the publicity. It taking Ryan fans. Like you
yeah.
just putting yourself on more in that pedestal to be able to get that goddamn Javante Davis fight. Cause in a minute he ain't gonna be able to talk about the numbers in a minute, goddamn. If you
No.
goddamn go up in there and fight Ryan and goddamn fuck around and fight a T.O. out there, that's what that is. That's 3 belts, ain't it?
Two.
Now 2 belts. I forgot Ryan ain't got no belt.
Yup. Yup.
Yeah. So yeah, I
Hey,
go Ryan. I go Ryan, and then go T.O.
hey, I ain't look at it that way, but that's a good ass way to go. Cause
Or
goddamn,
he can go Ryan and go Batista, and goddamn then go T.O. However he want to do it, but I go Ryan first because the money and all the shit that they gonna bring, and then it's just like a fight that I know I can win.
yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? That shit makes sense like a motherfucker. I ain't even think about Ryan.
I
What
didn't even till I just said that shit like damn, yeah.
shit, that's a big money fight, and that shit gonna give him goddamn everything he need to the point where Tank might want to go after him. Then you feel me because of the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But who I had said initially, I said goddamn at 140. If he chooses to stay at 140, he should fight T.O. next because both of them is some real fighters. Both of them got legacy already. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be a goddamn good ass fight, right? I said if you choose to go to 140, go ahead, goddamn it, get in the ring with Boots because you can go
Are you
ahead and
talking about
get
147?
me 147. Go on, get
Yeah.
in the ring with Boots. You feel me? You'll be able for the if you win, you got a belt, right? Your
Mm-hmm.
name gonna go ballistic due to the
Mm-hmm.
fact that you moving up and at one point they consider Boots to be, and some people still do consider him to be the boogeyman at 147, right? Then your claim to acting like you want to fight Bud sound realistic, right? To the point where Bud might entertain that fight because now your name is already getting there. Right. You feel me? Shit, it might be one of them times where okay, shit. Because losing to Bud is not a loss for Devin Haney at the age he is now. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, if he lost to Boots, it'll be he trying to that'll be great. He done jumped up to 147 to try to get the
Mm-hmm.
belt.
It's
So
time
it
to be like a puppet dog. Go back down. Goddamn, where I supposed to
you
be.
hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Hey,
Yeah, I think he'll stay at 140 though for a good look. I think he'll stay there at least to 25.
shit. Hey, he say he want the big money fight. So if it makes sense, he gonna be there.
It did you know what I'm saying? Like 130 would that popping division, but be for real. 140 is it now. Like it's the money division. You got Rolly, you got Ryan, you got T.O. Know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And
yeah.
Batista, where he from?
Puerto Rico.
Got
Yep.
another whole country behind the motherfucker. So
Yeah.
he a champion. You might have to go over there well, he ain't gonna have to go. They
Nah,
they
he
they
he a
both they
champion
both
now.
got built. They both
Yeah.
got built. Yeah.
Vegas. Vegas.
Yeah. You see what that fight said, Haney and Prograis, and they ain't give a fuck who was the champion. They just
Hell
know
no.
this gonna sell before this sell, so
You
this
ain't
going
lying.
first, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
They damn sure goddamn put some
Yeah,
respect on
you
that boy
that, but
name.
a lot of motherfuckers would have been mad as hell. I'm the champion. You put somebody else's name before mine.
Shit, I don't give a
But
damn.
it was about the money.
Hey, a couple million goddamn program said, well, fuck it, you can put his name up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Shit.
Even let it bump my face up a little bit. Shit, I
You
don't
hear
give a
me?
fuck. I'm finna go
Hey,
and celebrate. That nigga say I'm finna do this fight. Know what I'm saying? I might do one more. Goddamn, I'm moving Puerto Rico. I'm leaving out of the United States.
he damn so said
Nah,
that.
he said Puerto Rico. He said Brazil. Yeah,
Hey,
Brazil.
he damn so said it. Hey, I don't blame Regis. You goddamn get the fuck
Yeah.
out of there.
Yeah, but
Shit.
if I was Devin, I'd stay at that 140 and I'll take that Ryan fight next. Cause y'all both on the same side of the fence. Ain't Ryan with
With the zone.
yeah, see they on it.
Yep.
They yeah, they're gonna be the next move. I'm already predicting this next move.
It's the smarter move. I ain't lying.
Mhm.
It's the smarter move like a motherfucker. For real, for real. Shit.
Yeah,
But hell, this boxing talk podcast, goddamn, shit. You rocking with that dude and you rocking with Short Stack.
yeah,
You got some
yeah.
closing word, brother?
Man, I hope the rest of the year end like it's supposed to end, goddamn, because we got some good fights coming up. They need to go out with the bang. The heavyweights about to come in. So we got a lot more to talk about on Boxing Talk, goddamn. So come back. Y'all like, subscribe, goddamn. Know what I'm saying? And y'all keep on paying attention because we got some real to talk about the rest of this year and the years to come on Boxing Talk. With my nigga
You
that
hear
do.
me? You hear
Yeah.
me? For real, for real. And we out this mother.
All right, salute.
All right, brother.